you are.
This is Derrick Hayes live here in Huntsville, Alabama. I'm here in the office with Dr. Kreslyn Kelley. How you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, doing fine. You know, I'm on my road trip and I'm out here to interview the best and the brightest, the future, the leaders. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm Kreslyn again, and I'm a native of Huntsville, still hanging in here. I have 3 kids,
Okay.
2 grandkids, engaged to be married again.
Uh-oh.
It's an exciting time in my life. I, grew up here in Huntsville with, 4 sisters and brothers, and have 10, you can count steps and all that. I have a very blended family. Wasn't always the best of times, but we made the best of all times.
Okay.
Stayed in Huntsville, I'm a product of the public school system, and just decided that I wanted to continue in my education and my personal growth, and remained here, went through the school system, also as an educator. So I was a teacher, a curriculum specialist, and a principal. Left the school system and started my own business, where I wanted to share the professional and the personal development that I had learned with others, and also working with Leadership Huntsville, still teaching others what I've learned. So that's my life in a nutshell. It's fun being me.
Hey, that's what you really call home, girl. You make it happen at home, you leave home, come back home, and you making it happen. But we're going to get into this Derrick interview, and no time is money, and your time is valuable.
Thank
The
you.
D in my name is for dream. Now, what is your dream?
Oh, wow. My dream is to live in, and I know, this is not a Miss Congeniality or Miss America pageant, but it is truly my dream to have everybody to live in a more peaceful environment, to gain a better understanding of each other and each other's differences, and be more loving and kind. Ultimately, my personal dream for my professional life is to be an outstanding president and CEO, which I already am, but in a thriving business where I'm employing people and sharing the energy and the love that I have with people, so that that pyramid can continue to grow and they can share that love and energy with other people. But I want to make a lasting impact on this world, leave a legacy where my name will be ringing for hundreds of years after I'm gone.
Okay. The E is for encourage. What encourages you?
Oh, wow. When you can't get encouragement, encourage yourself.
Okay.
So I like to encourage other people. So one of the things that I have to practice, because we're real good at sharing other things with people that we are not willing to take for ourselves, but one of the things I try to practice every day is to encourage myself through affirmation and self-talk. And telling speaking over negativity and speaking over my fears that go throughout my head every day, just like everybody else. Also, I'm a Christian. So the Word of God encourages me, and my lasting relationship with Him. My children and my hopes and my dreams for my children encourages me. And then I have a large network of friends, Facebook, and just even friends that I can just touch every day. They encourage me. Reading encourages me. Being with family and friends. So I can find encouragement in just about anything, even a flower.
That's great, because people sometimes struggle. To look at the littlest thing. The R is for resource. What resource do you bring to the table that makes you stand out or unique?
I tell you, the one major resource for us all is education. And I have a strong education background. And I'm a reader, and I'm a doer, and I'm resourceful in that. I don't believe that there's anything that cannot be done. And then I have a large network of friends because I'm kind to people. That's a resource. Being kind and treating people the way you want to be treated, and those people will want to give back to you in your time of need. So there's nothing that I need that I can't just go out and ask someone for, because of the relationships that I've established through kindness.
Right. Okay. I like that, because if you're a reader, you're just a sitter, but if you're a go-doer, then you're a getter.
That's right.
Okay. The next R is for ready. When did you know you're ready for what you're doing now?
I don't know. I think all along I knew that I was different, and not different in a bad way, but different in being special. I've always thought a little differently from everybody else who's around me. So when you're like that, you take a lot of hits from people, and comments, because you're not the norm. So I guess when I figured out that not being normal was a good thing was probably in my late teenage years, early 20s, because I had a lot of obstacles to overcome during that time that would have killed most people.
Right.
But I didn't just survive, I'm thriving.
Hey,
And so I knew I was ready for the world when I overcame some tough situations in my life, and I knew I was ready then.
Okay. The eyes for individual. Can you name one individual? Can you pay it forward? Someone we can learn more about and why?
If I can choose somebody that you may not be able to find in a history book, I would say my grandmother.
Okay.
My grandmother worked for the Huntsville Hospital as a nurse for 40 years, and she left such a lasting mark on that hospital. They created a scholarship in her name to go to a nurse who gets an award in her name, Lily P. Sullivan. Lily P. Sullivan. That's who you need to know.
Okay.
She never drove a car, but had people fighting to take her to church and to work every day. She was an entrepreneur. She baked about 400 or 500 cakes every year between October and January by request, and sold those cakes. There are so many people. I hate to just
Is she still alive?
No, she passed away. But her legacy lives on.
A picture of her
in me, not in here.
I mean, I'm just saying. You should submit it from other blogs today on the read. Okay.
I do. I can find one of her. My mother's deceased as well, and she was the most amazing mother and friend and sister and everything. But because I'm so passionate about education, I would encourage each of you to learn more about Jeffrey Canada and the Harlem Children's Zone, who took the poorest community in the country, and now their test scores rise above the average of everybody else. Jeffrey Canada in the Harlem Children's Zone.
That's in Harlem, New York.
Just in Harlem, New York. And the thing about it is, if you want to, if you don't believe that education is possible for the poor and for minorities, everything about what he's doing defies all of that. So I say that because I want our kids to be encouraged.
Do you have a website for them?
If you Google Harlem Children's Zone, I promise you, so many things gonna come up. Right.
Okay. That's real big. The C is for continue. What makes you want to continue when things look bleak or not optimistic?
I don't have any choice. Failure is not an option. You know, when I'm doing something and I figure it's not working and I figure this is not what I'm supposed to be doing right now, then I do something else. But either way, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep moving. As long as I have life, then I have life to give, to breathe into my projects, into my family, into my friends, into my community. As long as I have breath, I have breath to breathe onto anything that I'm touching, no matter what. I'm not stuck to a particular path. I'm open for many paths. And I believe that most people that make it to greatness are the same way.
Okay. So failure is not an option.
It's not an option.
And the K is for keys. What are some keys to success that you could leave for others?
Be your own person and be okay with being who you are. Get real clear about what it is that you want to do. It's okay to have passion, but balance your passion. Understand that electricity can heat your home, but it can also burn your home down. You know, have good people skills. You know, be willing to shut your mouth sometimes and listen, and allow other people to be who they are, and just persevere, push through no matter what. You know, have the strength to just keep going no matter what comes your way, and believe that anything is possible. Keep your mind on your dreams, you know, throw it out there to the universe, and then just flow, just live and enjoy every moment of your life. Don't get caught up in it's not happening fast enough. Just flow in it. Just flow in it.
I look at words. You got, the word, it's IVs in the middle of the universe, so it's blood flow. And you got to put it out there.
That's right.
How can people reach out to you? How can they learn more about you? Do you have a website? Do you have?
I do.
Any books out there? Is there anything where they can look up Dr. Kreslyn?
Absolutely. They can just Google KreslynKelley.com. Will take you to my Premier Leadership Academy website. Also, I'm on Facebook. It's Kreslyn Nicole Kelley. That's Nicole with Nichole. And then I'm Dr. Kreslyn on Twitter. I encourage you to follow me. Everything's going to be positive and uplifting. And if you need a special word, you're down and out, you have a moment, you can inbox me, and I promise you I have another positive word for you.
Hey, I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
This is Derrick Hayes with the DERRICK Interview, live from Huntsville, Alabama, with Dr. Kreslyn Kelley. leadership in Huntsville, and we thank you.